Hello, it is fishbulbgeek, and look where I am. I'm in fact back on the unreliable. We are back with Capn Bonnie, and yes, I have downloaded the DLC Peril on Gorgon, and I am very, very excited to come back and revisit this world, this universe rather, um, with the captain, and just see what kind of trouble we can't get into. I gotta admit, I have no idea. I played very briefly the first like 20 minutes of this DLC yesterday. I was just well, I'd started recording, but I'd actually forgotten to make sure my microphone was switched on, so I decided just to, you know, throw that one out and just try again. So here we are. My microphone definitely is on, and I'm definitely recording it this time. So yes, I'm very excited. From the very brief snippet I've seen so far, this looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Uh, yes. So same wackiness will almost certainly. In fact, I think they've even ramped it up ever so slightly. So this save with the captain is just before the final mission. I'm really lucky I had a save actually, where I was actually on the hope, but I hadn't triggered anything on the hope yet. So I could actually still leave it and come back to the unreliable, and that meant I had to save in the right sort of place to yeah, be able to do the DLC, because of course if you're in the last mission, you can't do anything else. It is very much a point of no return. So yeah, let's be about it. I think we have to jump somewhere. There we go. There's the hope. There's the hope. Okay. Let's let's just travel to. Doesn't really matter. Let's just travel to the groundbreaker, and that will trigger the start of the DLC.
Captain, I'm receiving an urgent docking request from another vessel.
Greetings from the Halcyon Parcel Service. Delivery is guaranteed within standard margins of certainty. I've got a special delivery for Alex Hawthorne of the Unreliable. With your permission, I'll see it transferred to your ship. It's a parcel, ma'am. A parcel is a shipment wrapped and prepared for delivery, ma'am. Opening a customer's parcel is strictly against regulations. HPS's no peeking policy guarantees that your deliveries remain confidential and HPS remains free of any liability.
I must admit, I didn't actually go
I
through
am
these options.
contractually obligated to deliver my cargo to the captain of the Unreliable under pain of fines, imprisonment, and censure by my superiors.
Imprisonment? Wow.
That's the HPS difference for you. Service with civility. Stand by, Captain Hawthorne. An HPS certified distribution technician has deposited the parcel into your cargo hold in accordance with hazardous waste disposal procedures. They dispense 3 complimentary spritzes of Anti-Cleo's Citrus Squirt Air Freshener. That's the HPS touch for you, Captain Hawthorne. On behalf of HPS, I'd like to remind you that HPS is not responsible for any damage, defacement, or unseemliness to your parcel. Thank you for your patience, and please remember HPS for all of your future parcel-related needs.
I probably didn't need to be rude actually in that one. Thinking about it, I chose rude last time, but I guess I didn't need to because it went nicer. I asked more questions. Also, I mean, I know what's in the package, but they definitely don't. So 3 spritzes of Anti-Cleo's air freshener. It's probably standard, I'm guessing, for every single package. Anyway, what's in the box? Let's have a look, shall we? It's dramatic. Yep, it's an arm with a recording device.
Hawthorne, if you're getting this, something's happened to me. Got mixed up in some shady business on Gorgon. Should have known better. But I landed on something big. And now this job's an itch I can't stop scratching. There's a whole research compound left to the sprats. I think I'm close to figuring out why. But something dangerous is closer to me. Got the job through one Mini Ambrose. Top runger who just came into some money was offering a hefty bid card for qualified help. Trust me, her money's good. Talk to Minnie. Take the job. If I ain't gonna live to see the payday, might as well be you. Consider us even, old pal.
Well, that fellow certainly seemed trustworthy.
I've gotten jobs from some unusual sources, but this is a first. Congratulations, Captain.
I don't mean to sound prim, Captain, but there's gotta be a better way to ask someone to do you a favor.
I just want to say, we gotta take this job. This is the closest I ever been to starring in a serial drama. Only thing we're missing is a couple of cameras and a soundtrack.
At least this won't be boring.
And that is an amazing opening. The music, everybody's reactions. I'm in love with this DLC already.
Lucky Montoya owed Captain Hawthorne a considerable debt. I believe this is what humans refer to as payback. Captain, the message contains landing coordinates for a small asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. It was recently registered to Wilhelmina Ambrose. He was an old friend of Alex Hawthorne's. Lucky Montoya had a statistically significant tendency to encounter situations of extreme danger.
Oh, really? I thought he lost his arm gambling.
He was also the fourth best paid freelancer in the system. There are several hundred freelancers operating in Halcyon. Considering the numbers, Mr. Montoya ranked among the top percentile. This had less correlation with his measured aptitudes, which rank at or below average, than with a pattern of fortunate circumstances. Luck does not exist, Captain. Nevertheless, I am programmed to agree with your assessment. I have transferred the coordinates for Ambrose Manor to your navigation terminal. We can travel there when you are ready.
Oh, hey, last time I got a conversation about the arm. Oh, I missed. I don't know what dialogue options I chose last time, but last time I got to bring up the arm, and pretty sure everyone had a comment about it. Oh well.
Hawthorne, if you're getting this, something's happened to me. Got mixed up in some shady business on Gorgon. Should have known better. But I landed on something big. And now this job's an itch I can't stop scratching. There's a whole research compound left to the sprats. I think I'm close to figuring out why. But something dangerous is closer to me. Got the job through one Mini Ambrose. Top runger who just came into some money was offering a hefty bid card for qualified help. Trust me, her money's good. Talk to Minnie. Take the job. If I ain't gonna live to see the payday, might as well be you. Consider us even,
All right.
pal.
Let's go ahead and do this. So, yeah, here we go to Gorgon. So obviously that's the last bit of the game. Did Olympus always have that on it? Are we going to end up going there on this one, or is that perhaps going to be the next DLC that's not been announced as far as I know? Although I have to somewhat, apart from knowing when it was being released, I have somewhat decided to stay away because I don't want to spoil anything for myself.
We arrived at Ambrose Manor.
I guess we'll find out. Let's go ahead. Now, who should I take? Who's
Please
in
avoid
my team?
damaging yourself or
Huh. Alright, so clearly I've got Nyoka and Parvati. I really kind of want to take Ellie, but I also really like Nyoka and Parvati though. Oh,
Before
sod it.
you're out.
Let's just... Oh, Gorgon, it's always adrena-time. Made with real xenosite waste. Yay! I've never actually wondered what was in adrena-time before. And, yeah, I mean, the story... I think it's going to be a fairly straightforward story, but then I've thought that before, and this game has a way of upending expectations. So I'm trying to mentally adjust my expectations to what would be reasonable in the Outer Worlds universe. I don't know.
Welcome to Ambrose Manor. We were not expecting company. Please follow. Do not stray from the path.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Oh no, we should check to see he's all right.
Been there, little guy.
Yeah, last time I was actually looking around and I missed that entirely, so I'm quite glad I got to see him just determinedly turn around and walk off. Speaking of, yes, there is, of course, the normal amounts of loot back here. We'll do a quick loop.
Diagnosing diagnostic.
I'm still sad that I've got like this massive repair skill that I can't pick him up and repair him. So, yes, in here, just loads of little bits of loot. We're going to take everything because it's not nailed down, so why wouldn't we? But more importantly, what's it going to be? Yes, sweep the tranquility garden for Mrs. Olivia, oil the fish for Mr. Harvey, and repeat, which is genuinely hilarious. And yep, kitchen keycard, that's great, that's what we want. And I was very confused by the oil the fish statement, but less confused when I actually found the fish. So I think there's just a couple of bits of loot, just sit back here. Love the atmosphere of this place. Oh, yep, sprats. I don't really need to be here for this. Yep, just sprats. And what was I? Ah, yes, there it is. Big locked crate. And yes, because I've got Parvati, I can actually take that, no problem.
Nicely done.
Yes, the level cap has been increased by, I want to say 3, so it's gone from 30 to 33. So, yeah, just kind of want to see. I'm wondering if there's going to be any, like what's going to be new in this place? What's going to have been added? I'm not sure. Is there going to be some cool armor? Is there going to be some cool? Yeah, this is the Zen Garden, which is cool. Oh, Tranquility Garden. Zen Garden, Tranquility Garden, same difference, really. Look, I've even got a little claw rake. Yeah, I'm hoping for some sort of like, I don't know, at least one unique weapon and some unique armor would be nice. It's actually really pretty, I quite like it. Although, you probably didn't need to rake it every day since it's... If he was still talking like, the good doctor and the good husband were actually still here, and they're not. Ownership has been transferred to Wilhelmina, so yeah, maybe you didn't need to rake this every day.
Those big empty windows. Feels like the building's watching me. Oh, Law, I'm getting goosebumps.
Keep your guard up. Could be all manner of surprises in there.
I mean, I wasn't that creeped out by it before. I think think I took Ellie last time and she made a comment about stealing stuff, but well, now that's slightly creepy. And yes, oil the fish. This is what was meant by oil the fish. It's weird and funny, and that is what a soft tuna looks like apparently. Yeah. So, ooh, did I go all the way back here last time? Oh, well, maybe I did, and there wasn't much to see. Yeah, just classic architecture and general weirdness out of the emptiness of space. Alright, don't walk off the cliff. Okay. Yeah, there's another crate over here. I don't need any of this stuff, of course, but it is... I don't know how I'm supposed to resist. Yeah, the garden looks really cool, I think. I've never really got Zen gardens, but I mean, every now and again I can appreciate how nice they look. There probably is more loot crates, but there's nothing important. Anyway, this is Ambrose Manor. And there's...
I take it back. Ain't nothing here but memories.
It's so empty. Oh, Captain, something here don't feel right.
Yeah, let's have a wee look around. There's not much to see apart from it's a big, empty, kind of cool looking Spacer's Choice. Very much Spacer's Choice themed. Oh yeah, Spacer's Choice. I'm guessing that's the father. Oh,
I've never seen one of these before. You think it's some kind of bunker thing?
That's a neat trick. I ought to install one of these in my bunk.
I'll be honest, I didn't actually know that was there. Yeah, last time I just came, had a look at this. There's not much to see, just logs, recent activity. Ambrose trying to get into it, locking down for 5 days. Woolly loaf. And then of course it was Ambrose. Can't remember who that is. Yeah, so she's been living by herself pretty much this whole time. Okay, so I actually did not notice that secret tunnel before. I never looked that closely at it. I'm going to go and have a look in a second. That was exciting. Oh gosh, what else did I miss in this place? Alright, so this takes me straight upstairs. And then I can check. This place is cool.
Oh my law, this is just like that episode of Virginia Yang, Girl Detective, where the old fella dies and his nurse inherits his house. What if we find a body?
Think they've ever tried to use this while the fireplace was on?
Oh, it's so funny. So funny. Oh, I changed my mind. Oh, maybe I should have had Felix along. That would have been funny. Don't forget the key card. Don't know why I'm picking these all up. They're probably worth a bit of money, but why not? Yes, log in. So, Olivia Ambrose. Give birth to a healthy child. Strange distinction to call her healthy. All we've endured to finally meet her. I'm interested in that. Although the most thing that I got impression I got from reading these was yeah, she might be happy to have a healthy child, but I'm not sure she was mothering material per se. But they're all a bit weird in this universe. The man. Oh, I think Harvey's the poor lamented husband. Clinging emotional. At 5. Uh, yeah, I'm just gonna leave these up for anyone who hasn't seen them already. You can read them through. 13, and she wants to be an artist. Lucian's just such a. I can't see Lucian and not think that it's an evil name, even if it's not, and it's not inherently a bad guy's name. I think Fable 2 has ruined me for the name Lucian. And she's very good at estate management. And she's hiding a secret about the Gorgon facilities. This is what we are going to essentially uncover. What then, Minnie? What then, indeed? Okay, that's just some nice background. I think I'm gonna have to go back downstairs and investigate what was in that secret tunnel that I completely missed out last time. Oh, yeah. I think this is just more loot, but I should pay more attention to my surroundings. Could go back down that way, but I don't need to. That's not an open door. This is a very flashy bathroom. That's all it is, very flashy bathroom. That's where Minnie is. No, you know what? I absolutely could, but yeah, no, I kind of want to go see what's back here. In hindsight, it does kind of look like a door. Bunk. Oh, is this where staff lived? If you ever had staff, because you've only got auto mechanicals. Ooh, oh, I can break into it. That's fine.
Great work.
Ah, so yeah, this must just be the staff area then. Surprised they ever tolerated people. Oh, it's just oh, it's oh. Is there a way to get to that? Right. Okay, I now must investigate this place thoroughly. I'm probably not going to. So how do I get behind that? I don't think there's a way to get behind. So There's nothing on that side. I found a staff area. That doesn't go anywhere. That I think it's only got one option, which is to take you up. Right, there are more secrets in this place than I initially realized. Oh. 96 of 150. How could I possibly get to 150? Darn it. I want to get into that, except it's only got Adreno, bit cartridge, and weapon parts, so actually having that skill makes me realize there's nothing that exciting, although I wish I knew how. Is there a way? So I don't think I'm missing anything. This place is... I haven't even spoken to Minnie yet and gotten anything. Nope, nothing there. Alright, carrying on. Let's go investigate the bedroom, because I've got the key card for it. Nope, can't do anything there. That's... What do I get stuck on? Oh, falling with the cart. I mean, they don't give you loot and they not give you any way to get to it, so... And what is... Just a necklace, is it? Yep. Well, she's got... What's the word they would probably use in here? Gumption. Yes. Bit of gumption. Also, what a sad, lonely little place to grow up in. It's very cold. How come all the rich people and the elites just so weird? Can't get in that room. But we did find master bedroom key cards, and we have more plot.
Dear Wilhelmina, I hope this letter finds you well. No, it's too stilted. It sounds like I'm writing to request a loan. Dearest Wilhelmina, I regret to tell you... Oh, no, that's worse. When have I ever called her dearest? She's my daughter. This should be easy. How can a mother not know how to talk to her own daughter? My love, I can no longer... For your safety, I must... Oh, hell. Even if she despises me for what I had to do, I should still be able to say goodbye. Minnie, I have to leave, and I don't intend to come back. I love you. I'm so sorry.
I mean, we know the sad truth of this whole system is that they can't, without some experimentation and help, and we don't know what's going on with Earth. They can't sustain life long term. So she's probably involved in something to do with trying to keep people in this area alive. So you know, I'd be willing to forgive her a bunch of things. Potentially, we don't actually know what they all are. And in the end, it's just like, oh, you can hear it. She might be weird, and she might need a hug, and she might be out of touch with her feelings. But I think in the end, she did love her daughter. And yeah, this place is just kind of... Yeah, okay, that noise does kind of creep me out a little bit. Alright. What? I must admit, I do like Wilhelmina Ambrose. So let's have a chat. Let's get our big plot
So
download.
who the devil are you? You certainly paint a picture, and I'm certainly intrigued. Do you see that glowing chunk of space rock? That's Gorgon. My birthright, my burden, and the bane of my existence. I hate to drink alone, and this is my third. So join me in raising a glass to Gorgon. To Gorgon. May cosmic winds shepherd her to the nearest star. I'm Wilhelmina Ambrose, but you can keep it short and call me Minnie. Now, what brings you to my house, gorgeous? I take it you didn't come all this way for the beverages, the starry skies, or the pleasant company. Are you an honest-to-law vagabond? We don't see a lot of your type around here. Oh, we don't see a lot of anyone, in fact. No neighbors means no visitors. I'd give you the grand tour, but as you can see, the place is in shambles. Maybe you don't see the dust. Maybe you don't smell the stench of failure. But it's there, believe me.
I was being charmingly polite, love. It's one of those innocent little fictions to allow you to retain some dignity.
In a manner of speaking, this is my family estate, but I've been living abroad, waiting for the previous tenant to expire. You're very inquisitive. Not that I mind. Out with it, then. You came here for a reason, and I'm dying to hear it. How exciting! You make it sound like something out of a crime drama. She gave him her hand in murder. Or arm, in this case. Lucky Montoya is my personal freelancer. Fascinating man. Very brooding and theatrical. Always staring into space and twirling a bullet over his knuckles. But if something happened to him... Oh dear. I suppose that makes him my former freelancer now?
Ooh, last time Ellie had a very funny comment about the fact that he's missing an arm, about him not doing that thing with the bullet in his knuckles. So yeah, you could have some real funny stuff. Loss.
You suspect foul play? Interesting. If we're being honest, I haven't given it much thought. What a time for his luck to run out. We were in the middle of something grand, and I really can't afford another setback.
Oh yeah, I don't have intelligence.
That's called a defense mechanism. I don't get attached to others if I can avoid it. Try it sometime. How would
Sorry,
you like
Capn
to
Bonnie
become a
always gets
freelancer?
attached.
There's been a recent vacancy, and I think you're well suited to the job.
You offer work to everyone who breaks into your home? Must be some kind of Byzantine tradition I ain't know about.
You're awful quick to trust a bunch of strangers that broke into your home.
I'm looking for someone rough around the edges. A gorgeous, dashing scoundrel type. Incidentally, someone good with their hands.
That's flirting. Okay, we like flirting.
I like my employees well-groomed. Appearances are everything in high society. I'm looking for both. Remember, I'm rich enough that I can afford to be choosy. And I choose you, dear Captain. Allow me to lay out the facts, and you can decide for yourself if you want to be my chief investigator. My mother, Dr. Olivia Ambrose, worked for Spacer's Choice at the Gorgon Research Facility. She was brilliant, the top scientist in her field, until tragedy struck. I wish I could say otherwise. One day, Spacer's Choice shut down all research and evacuated Gorgon. Everyone had to scramble or risk getting left behind. It was chaos. Employees fled for their lives. Mother never made it home. I'm told she wasn't the only casualty that fateful day.
It must have been real hard on you, losing your mother all of a sudden like that. I'm sorry to hear it, ma'am.
Thank you. Ambrose ladies are supposed to be resilient to the unexpected, but this was especially hard on me. Mother's name has since been dragged through the mud. Spacer's Choice blames her for the collapse of Project Gorgon, and I just know they're lying.
Yeah. Yeah, she wasn't the only victim that day. Why are we assuming? Well, we're going to assume they're all dead. That's why you want revenge. But not having been anywhere near the place, I've never actually gotten past this conversation. I've only ever gotten just a little bit past this conversation. I still suspect people are going to be alive down there.
My thoughts exactly. Mother would not have allowed Project Gorgon to fail. Something happened on that asteroid, and my family took the fall for it. I admired Mother, but we weren't close. She disapproved of everything about me, really. I couldn't measure up to
No.
her example. She didn't make time for us. I remember thinking that she never wanted a child, and never forgave me for being one, naive and irresponsible as I was.
Oh, I've read the logs.
No doubt. I only wish Mother was here to tell
You've
me
read the
how it
logs.
was. Mother worked herself to the bone. She wanted to make the colony a better place, no matter who or what got sacrificed along the way. She never spared a thought for those of us who cherished her, who suffered for her idea of progress.
Oh, we know the secret though of this colony. You can't sustain human life. If she's not working on something to help people survive, living in a colony that inherently doesn't support human life. Well, I'll be intrigued actually to find out what she's working on. But I mean, if she's working on that, you can kind of forgive some of that stuff.
It was difficult on us, but not so difficult for her. Mother and Gorgon were made for each other. I had the misfortune to be stuck in the middle. I don't know. And Spacer's Choice won't say. They don't discuss anything that tarnishes their brand.
I'm guessing they
Gorgon
don't
has
discuss a
dark
lot then.
history. The project fell apart. Personnel were shuffled across the system. With Mother gone, now I'm all that's left. No doubt someone is out there who could talk. Someone involved in Mother's research. Someone paid for their discretion. Then again, why pay for silence when you can buy it for the low, low cost of a bullet? That's the Spacer's Choice way. The asteroid may look like a glittering jewel, but I assure you the resemblance ends there. Gorgon is poisonous to the core. One might even say cursed. I need your help, Captain. Project Gorgon killed Mother and disgraced the Ambrose name, and no one has been held accountable. Spacer's Choice buried the past like a dirty secret. Neither. It's vindication I want. Whatever happened on Gorgon wasn't Mother's fault. I simply need the evidence to prove it. We're going to drag the truth kicking and screaming into the light, even if it means bringing ruin and humiliation to Spacer's Choice. All
I
the
don't mind
evidence
doing
I need
that.
should be in Mother's journal. You can find it in her office on Gorgon, in the heart of the old research facility. I admire your enthusiasm. This manor has echoed with my own we, and I can feel you breathing new life into the walls. When you reach Gorgon, pack a weapon you trust. A corporate lockdown hasn't stopped the wilderness from squirming in through the cracks. I've never understood why, but Gorgon is teeming with marauders. They almost seem drawn to sorrow and misfortune. Then there's the test subjects, those who survived anyway. Ravenous creatures left behind like so much salvage. I told him everything I've told you. Just the facts. Maybe a couple of harmless embellishments. Why?
No reason.
There's a little saloon near Gorgon's landing pad, the Sprat Shack. Lucky was renting a room, so if you want to follow his trail, that would be the place to start.
Ought to stop in and taste the local flavor.
Oh, you think maybe they got a little mascot? Like a sprat in a tiny hat?
Just so we understand each other.
I want that, a sprat in a tiny hat. I still want a sprat pet. Or the dog pet thing.
Between your payment and any salvage you happen across, you'll walk away from this rich enough to buy a mansion of your own. How does that sound? Finally, I get to put my inheritance to work. Here's your nav key, Captain. Safe travels. Spacer's Choice should be the one apologizing, but thank you. Sincerely. A word of advice before you go, Captain. Trust no one. Mother's office is in the heart of the Gorgon facility. You're free to salvage anything that isn't nailed down. I only want what's mine.
Mysterious heiress, unexpected gainful employment. It's like something out of a detective serial.
Salvage rights and a paycheck? This is almost too good to be true.
Does trust no one include you? Because I do like Wilhelmina, Minnie. In fact, I do like Minnie, so she's probably not going to do me dirty. She's giving, I mean, she is the quest giver after all. Oh, I'm a little bit sad it doesn't play music for us. I'm now obsessively checking to see that there's nothing I've actually missed in this place. Am I gonna have to look for secret passages? Because, I mean, okay, I didn't get very far when I opened the room, but I did get the excited noise of, woohoo, you found something cool. I found that twice so far. I want to find more. Also, how do I get into the back of that facility? Do we come back here later? I just don't know. I just don't know. Alright, so we've been in here. And I think she did love her daughter. I think she did love her daughter. I mean, she wasn't very good at showing it. Maybe they should have hugged once in a while, but yeah. So that's just what the image of a ship. They all look the same. I think that is over a planet. Okay. I'm guessing there's not much. Ooh, what's this bit for? That's only a bit of ammo. Right, well, I guess we've got the mission. We've seen this place. It's all very, I think they're leaning into comedy, so to speak. I'm not sure how to get back into the back end of this mansion. I don't think we can go all the way around. Can we go all the way around? I'm just not sure. But yeah, this is it. It's oh no, natural barrier. Of course we can't. And yeah, same on that side. Another natural barrier. So yes, now we've got to go and travel to Gorgon. Oh, poor Drinks the butler. I still don't understand why we're not allowed to repair him. We've got the repair skill. They've missed a trick there. Well, I think they've missed a trick.
This unit cannot bring you any grace. current state.
I mean, lots of people, not everyone will have taken that kind of, their skills in that direction, but a lot of people will have. And it's just a shame we can't use them. Right, well, yeah, let's get back on the Unreliable and get ready to head to Gorgon. Oh, I'm excited to play this. I'm stoked to be back in the universe with new content. I mean, this game, I don't know what a lot of other people are saying, but I've been obviously playing with another character, harder difficulty. I'm doing it melee only. I think if you choose another build, maybe set yourself a few rules. I've not playing as a solo character yet, although I am going to at some point because you can obviously play it solo, taking no companions. Although I find the companions are a lot of fun. This game has a lot of replayability. It's funny, it's quirky. There's okay, some things you don't have a lot of options, but depending on what skills you take, some things you do have options just to see different things, get different responses. So yeah, let's go ahead. Do we jump straight to Gorgon? Sprat Shack lead. Yes. We're already on Gorgon, aren't we? Oh, where's the? Am I missing a trick here? Oh right, we're going to a different area on Gorgon, so Gorgon landing pad. Yeah. We are still in orbit above Gorgon is what I think you mean. Right, I think this has been a great introduction. I think getting down here and playing the meat of this game, yeah, we'll save that for the next time. So yes, this is it. We have started the DLC. It's building up to be something funny and exciting with cheesy intrigue, some hopefully wacky characters, wackier than normal. Oh wait, I picked up a unique gun. Just remembered that. Let's have a look. What was it? Doctor's orders. Here it is. Ooh, it's N-ray. Grows in power the closer you are to death, just like a real doctor. Okay, that's actually fairly cool. I like it. I don't know if I'm going to equip it, but it is there. I should probably go through and remind myself of what I've got in my inventory. But yes, so we've already had our first unique weapon. It's a unique pistol. It's pretty decent actually. How does it compare? I mean, damage 84 times 6, 47 times 3, 1918. Stagger. I mean, maybe I'm not sure. We'll just have to. We'll just have to see how it goes. Right. So anyway, first unique weapon, Doctor's Orders. Hopefully there's going to be more interesting things. Maybe a unique melee weapon. I'm still holding out hope for the armor, and helmet maybe. I'm excited to play this. This is what we're going to be doing until we're finished it. I don't think it's a very long bit of DLC. Less than 10 hours, I think. So we'll see what it's like. Well, probably less than 10 hours for most people. I don't know how long it's going to be for me. I like to fanny about quite a bit. But if you've watched any of the stuff on my channel, I'm sure you know that already. Be prepared for a wild ride. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you're looking forward to the rest of this as much as I am. And I will see you next time where we continue exploring Gorgon. Ta-ta for now.